Hi, hello, namaste, good evening to all. Myself Murali PG under an academy. I am one of the plus educator to take different courses. I am taking plus course, special class and YouTube classes. I am one of the plus educator, and regarding with our an academy, on behalf of KCET aspirants 2021, we introduced some of the important course packages to you, under which one of the thing is an academy plus course with the following important kinds: premium content at affordable price, structured live classes, dedicated live doubt clearing sessions, quizzes at regular intervals, batches for complete preparation, test series for DPPs, single subscription for unlimited access. Everything is under single plus subscription. And here you are going to have 20 plus top educators will going to engage the class. 10 plus batches are there, 250 plus courses and 2000 plus lessons are already uploaded, and many more are adding every day. During the subscription, use my code KCET Murali to get 10% off regarding with our plus class. And here, how to enter into our plus class or special class, etc. First of all, you have to download the Unacademy Learners app, install it, and under search code, go to State CET, under which Karnataka CET, and you can select your plus course category. And pricing plan for the plus course are as follows: with respect to 1 month 1500, with respect to 3 month 1250 per month. So it is about 250 rupees less will be there per month, and for 6 month it is 1000 per month, so that means 6000 per 6 month is one of the recommended important kind for you. And the next one, it is 12 month and 24 month class. So use KCET code, my referral code, that is Murali PG, KCET Murali. Okay, KCET Murali is my referral code or use code, and get 10% off. Then there is a test series, daily T20 free practice test series for Karnataka CET aspirants, with 20 questions in 20 minutes, live test and get leaderboard ranking, and evaluate your performance, attempt later multiple times, practice regularly and gain confidence for the exam. So available for free, you can use it and you can get the maximum number of questions to work out, and confidence can be increased. Okay, so this is how to attempt a test series, the procedure for to attempt a test series under Unacademy. So Unacademy is one of the good platform to achieve your oncoming Karnataka CET, to achieve your goal in that oncoming Karnataka CET. And with respect to that, here we are with the different course package. Okay, my dear students, good evening to all, welcome to the class. And now let us have the discussion on success tips for board exam 2021. Okay, along with the KCET, board exam is also important. So with regarding with that one, today let us have a small discussion on the success tips for board exam 2021. As we all know that this year is a Corona COVID-19 year, so 19 problem. So as a result of that, some of the topics were deleted from the syllabus for the board exam, not with respect to our KCET. And here I will going to discuss with respect to some of the basic things related with our preparation requirement for the oncoming board exam 2021. So here find below the tips to perform the outstanding in upcoming board exams. So what are the basic needs we have to follow in the case of preparation to face the board exam? Work in your productivity cycle. Choose any time of the day when your mind and body are ready to sit calmly and take in some information. Refers to what here? Choose any time of the day. It is not considered as a morning time or evening time, late night time, which is comfortable with you. You can choose your own time. When your mind and body are ready to sit, means what? Your mind and body is having some kind of relaxation or the comfortable period in that 24 hours of duration. So take that time or select that time for the purpose to do the work regarding with the board exam. Yeah, Sheshika, welcome. Satvik, welcome. Namaste, good evening. So how to handle the timings, that is also important. Then know your concentration span for better performance. See, this is a mind game. Difference will be there in the concentration pattern or the span, the period of concentration. It is unique with the individual person. Some of the students may have a good concentration beyond half an hour. Usually our human psychology will going to work with the concentration only about 10 to 15 minutes. Then after we will going to have the loss of that concentration. So know your concentration span for better performance. Workout is best to enhance your concentration level. Workout on the subject. Try meditation in between your study sessions. Don't study continuously. Don't study continuously. And take a few minute relaxation between the study. Try some of the meditation, exercise, a simple exercise, just walking or rotation of your hand on leg or doing some pranayama, etc. So just a rhythmic respiration will going to calm down you, or rhythmic respiration will going to heal your tiredness, isn't it? How to overcome that? Try to do some small meditation phenomena. So complete rest for about 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Rest means it is not with any mobile things, mobile or any other laptop or TV. Complete rest we have to take. So once again we have to sit and do the work. So continuation of that work will be there. So concentration level is depending upon person. So every person or all persons are not having unique concentration level. According to the concentration level we have to work. So know your concentration span, that is more important. So for me for example, I can work for about 1 hour continuously without any distraction. How? That is by practice. So we have to perform that one. We have to we should try our level best with respect to maintenance of concentration. Concentration is most important when you are doing any work, especially in the preparation for board exam or CET. Concentration should be there, isn't it? Then second important another important tip here, it is group study. If you are having close intimacy with your friends, the close friends are there, isn't it? So if you are with the close friends, you can do the group study. It can be very helpful to prepare for the difficult subject. So every subjects, every topics are not so easy. Some of the topics, some of the subjects are very difficult. How to overcome that difficulties? How to make some solutions for that one? One of the thing is group study. In that group, there may be 2 or 3 students or 5 students. Out of 5, 1 or 2 may have the solution for that difficult subject. How to handle that subject? So by sharing the knowledge, we can do that one. Do not weigh your capacity on the basis of previous result. That is very important. Another important thing. Do not weigh. ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅಂದಾಜು ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ. Based on previous result, we have to take the condition, or we have to turn that condition into a new veranda. Means here the capacity of the person is not unique. Of course, in the past, the previous exam, maybe due to some unexpected happenings, you may score less. But of course, board exam is very important, isn't it? So we should rectify our problems. We should rectify our mistakes, isn't it? So as a result, we can build up our capacity in the oncoming exam. Then do not let it discourage you, but take the failures as a lesson to mark your weak areas and work to rectify them. This is what very important. Another important thing. Do not let it discourage you. Don't discourage with yourself. If you are having some failures, don't worry. Take that failures as a lesson. So many of the persons will going to throw the stones to you. Use that stones to build up the building. Okay, don't hesitate to work. Many students are going to have this problem. They may be discouraged by friends or even the teachers. But don't hesitate, don't make any discomfort. Okay, so make your or mark your failures, take your failures as a lesson to your life, and mark your weak areas and work to rectify them. We have to wake up from that weak areas. We have to make the mark for our weak areas, then rectify that, and as a result, you will going to get good things in your oncoming exam. You can make a better result in the oncoming exam. Then create a time management plan for every subject. Of course, in the board exam, we are with the 6 subjects, isn't it? Core subjects are 4 and language subjects are there. We have to make one proper timetable for every subject. Of course, daily studies needed. Along with that, the reading holidays. In that also, we have to make the time management in a proper way. Subjects you mind difficult should be given some more time. So some of the subjects consider as difficult. So difficult subjects are going to be rewarded with more time, of course, than the easier one. Some of you feel biology is easy. Some of you feel maths is easy. Some of you physics is easy or chemistry is easy. Languages are dead easy. then we have to take which is a tough one, we have to spend more time. So we have to allocate more time in that timetable. Okay, then that is give your best time focusing on the toughest subject. So so biology, some of you think it is very good, some of you think biology is very tough or difficult to handle the wordings, difficult to remember. So all those things are there. In one of my previous class I given how to manage the biology. My next session is tips for to get to score out of out in board exam. My next class it is with the how to score out of out 100 out of 100 in the board exam. Okay, my next class it will be on 11th. Okay, I will going to take that subject, and then after I am going to take my subject only. Okay, plant physiology, human physiology, etc. chapter wise. Yeah, out of out in all. Okay, it's good, Manoj. One of my student in my college scored out of out last year and previous year in the score in the actual board exam. Okay, especially in the core subject. It's possible. The ground reality is what we should thorough with knowledge with our theory. Okay, anyhow theory is more important. So focusing on toughest subject, giving more times to that one and giving less time for the easier ones, so that we can manage the total timings. Next, your study place should take you away from all kinds of distractions where you can work to achieve your resolutions. This is another important, very important point here. Okay, so study place refers to what? Where you are sitting and studying. Some of you may have the fashion of studying by walking, isn't it? By walking. Some of you are sitting and studying. Some of you putting some earphone to you and studying. Lot of things are there. Lot of different style of study is there. A pattern. Okay, which is suitable you can use, but there should not be any other kind of distractions. It will going to kill your concentration. So your work will going to diminish. So if you want to do some achievement, your study place should be calm. Means you should not have any kind of distractions from external forces. It may be biotic forces or abiotic forces. I can say in the biological language, it may be biotic forces, means other peoples will going to talk with you, interaction with you, or abiotic forces, some of the external influences. Yeah, of course the light is not proper, aeration is not there properly, so these things will going to matter a lot. Okay, then when practicing the previous year paper or sample papers, be strict with the time limits so as to learn time management during the real exam. So practicing of previous year paper, you should write the answers for previous year paper. You can take past 10 years paper, sample paper, work on it. You can write entire 70 mark answers in the rough sheet. You can analyze your answer. Is it possible to cover that 70 mark questions within that period of 3 hours? Please do that one, so that you can have the time management in the exam hall. In the real exam, it will going to take more importance. Yes, okay? Yeah. So it should be free from, yeah, Manohar, you are right. Yes, Manoj, you are right. Jyotika, yeah. So it should be clean and neat, isn't it? So practicing the previous year paper is most important. So if you are going to work or going to list all the questions of previous year question paper, you may get repeated questions, isn't it? That means what they are considered as VVIP questions. So usually I am telling in my class VVIP questions, then second level VIP questions, then important questions, okay, and less important. So VVIP questions are always important. For example, if you take Mendel's law in our biology, Mendel's law, Mendel's double dihybrid cross, incomplete dominance, monohybrid cross. So these are most repeating questions. Draw a neat label diagram of male reproductive system, female reproductive system, isn't it? So write the life cycle of Plasmodium. So these are some of the common questions. Write the schematic representation of spermatogenesis or oogenesis. What is microsporogenesis, megasporogenesis? Coming to the point of microbes in human welfare or chapter or ecology chapter, some of the basic questions, some of the important repeated. For example, you take biogas plant, draw the neat label diagram of biogas plant. So some of the questions, we have to make that list of questions which are going to be there in the previous, which are already there in the previous year question paper. So make that list and read. So in that concept, most probably the questions will be there in the oncoming exam. Then when you get bored of learning and cramming the stuff, try practicing the diagrams and their labeling. After reading or writing, same thing, you may bored. So you may get bored. How to overcome that one? Go to another thing. Try to draw the diagrams. In biology, diagrams are very important. Nearly about 15 to 18 mark questions are diagrammatic questions. So write the diagram, write the flow chart. In the chemistry or in the mathematics, some of the things are derivations. So you can overcome that boring. Diagrams make your answers more engaging, hence can help to grab more marks. So how to get success in the board exam? Remember, write the answer or answer the question, which is very much easy. You know 100% correct answer for that. So try to write the answers for that questions at first. Okay, first of all you have to select the questions which are with you, means you know 100% correct answer. Give the importance to that questions in the question paper, because after giving question paper there will be 5 minutes, isn't it, 5 minutes to read the question paper, identify that kind of questions, answer that questions. So as we all know that if the answer paper is right, if the answers are right in the beginning, it will going to make a best impression to the evaluator, isn't it? And write the answers properly, write the question number properly. Whenever diagrams are necessary in biology, you should draw the diagram along with the explanation. Then labeling is must. Unlabeled diagram attract 0 mark. Okay, attract 0 mark. So do that one correctly. So labeling is must, and correct proper labeling must, and diagrams are important. Wherever necessary, you should draw the diagrams. Then revise the subject you have completed so that it is easier to recall the things while writing the exam. Revision, last moment revision, it is very much essential. So this will going to recall the things while writing the exam. Then note down all the important formula and reaction equations that you come across while studying. So noting of that one, note down all the equations, formula. Of course, ನಾನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂತೇನೆ, ಇನ್ ದ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ lot of formulas, in the case of chemistry lot of reactions, in the case of physics equations, isn't it? And in our biology, some of the reactions, some of the equations, majority of them are diagram oriented, isn't it? And you have to note down all those things in a proper way, so as a result you can make out all the requirement preparation for your board exam. It will be easier to revise them whenever you need, if you note down the formula, reaction, equations, etc. So if you are traveling from your home to exam center, you can read that one in the last moment, isn't it? Formula, equations, or you can ask with your friends. You can question your friends, vice versa. The friend will going to question you with you regarding the formula, reaction, equations, or 1 mark questions in biology, different scientists name, their inventions, etc., etc. We can cross check that. That is very important. And the group study also we can do that one. So as a result we can enhance or we can uplift our memory, and it will be there till the end of that exam at least. So it will be helpful for you. Okay. Then do not get yourself buried under piles of books. Don't take many books to read. In our board exam, NCERT books are more than enough to prepare the score well in CBSE, UP board, or any other state board exam. Here I given all other boards, CBSE irbodu, other board exam irbodu, or any state board exam. Of course now we are with NCERT, so NCERT book is sufficient. Don't refer other books to read, because lot of additional information may be there. It is not necessary in our board exam, isn't it? Then do not forget to build in time for the things you enjoy, like watching your favorite TV program. So do not forget to build in time for, or give some time for your favorite TV programs. If you are watching the TV, or going out with the friends, playing sports and other activities which can make you feel refreshed and active again. This is another important thing. You can refresh your mind in case of if you are having any tension, etc. Playing the sports and other activities in a sense, any sports activities, or playing with the carom or chess, light activities. Okay, otherwise if you are doing a heavy sports activity, you will go into tired, and so it is a negative thing for you, because you have to take the rest, more rest, isn't it? Then do not get anxious about the result. There are many options beyond it. Okay, life is not going to end just after one exam. Lot of things are there beyond that exam. Okay, so don't take the stress, just stay motivated. Of course we should set our mind just for motivation, just with motivation. Don't make any anxious thing, don't judge yourself, don't make any sudden kind of unexpected things. Okay, try to understand, and there is a good future even after your exam. Okay, mark is not always important. Beyond that mark there is life. Okay, so tips for success in board exam 2021. Just do not try to study for long hours, means entire day without any taking any rest, reading, that's all. Opening the books, reading. Okay, don't do like that. Take a small rest between the reading. Solve as many as sample papers you can. I already said this one, isn't it? Sample paper, previous year papers. So all previous year board exam papers at least 10 years, because while the teachers are making the one's question paper, they also going to prefer the previous year question papers. Okay. Then revision is extremely important. After the preparation, revision. Avoid unnecessary tension and focus on doing well. Don't make any tense. Avoid that unnecessary tension in your mind. Focus on doing well. Positive thinking is very important. Don't make any negative thinking in your mind. It will block your mind. It will going to exhaust your mind. Okay. Then eating the right kind of food during your exam in the right time. Eating the right kind of food in the right time during the exam days. So exam days, when it is reaching to you, please take a good food. Right kind of food in the right time, means morning, in the noon, or in the evening or night. Take good hygienic food. Drink sufficient amount of water. Otherwise dehydration will be there. The problems will going to arise, because usually the board exams are there in the heavy summer conditions, isn't it? Yeah. Avoid spicy food. That's also spicy food. High sugar containing food. It will going to give the lazy nature to you. Take a good fatty or the proteinaceous food. That is very important. Okay. Avoid outside food. That is also important. Avoid outside food. Okay. Then meditation can help reduce the stress. So proper meditations are required. Develop a positive mindset. Positive nature should be there in your mind. Always be positive. Okay. Select the right time to start preparing for board exam. Don't do the preparation in the last moment. Okay. Good timetable will make the preparations easy. Timetable with respect to study pattern. Sufficient time should be devoted to self-study. Group study is a secondary thing. Self-study is very much important. Okay. Adopt the best study habit to excel in board exam. Study habit. Habit of study. Okay. Make a strategy to learn long answers for the board exam. Please learn a long answer. Means essay questions. Practice in previous year question paper prepares you better for the upcoming challenge. Take regular breaks to enjoy yourself. Don't do always reading. Take regular breaks to enjoy yourself by watching TV, listening to the music, or going with the simple kind of exercise or sports. Okay, so that you can enjoy yourself. You can get out of that stress, etc. Throw away the exam fear and just relax. It is very important. Exam fear, exam phobia. Okay, throw that one and just relax by taking good food and water. That is much essential. Write your board exam in an appropriate way. Don't do any kind of malpractice, etc. Okay, do and prepare well, good, and you can write whatever you know in a clear cut manner. Okay, please follow the rules and regulation of board exam. There is no substitute for hard work. Hard work is important along with smart work. So hard worker versus smart worker. So here hard worker is also important, smart working is also needed in up to one level. Okay. Then, so thank you. See you again in the next oncoming class. Okay. So on 11th I am going to take another class, how to get out of out. Means how to get more marks in the oncoming class, oncoming exams. Okay. How to score better good result in the oncoming exam. I will going to give some tips in the next YouTube class. It will be on 11th of this month at 9 p.m. Thank you. Good night.